Hello, Promila. How are you?
I am fine with Vimal. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. So, I'm going to ask you the question which I've been asking everybody. What does Diwali mean to you?
Okay. Now, as we understand, any festivity has a communal meaning to it and has a personal meaning to it. So we know communal meaning for Diwali because it's basically triumph of light on darkness and good on evil. But personally, I feel that any festivity that we celebrate in India um, really passes on this message, which is not unique to Diwali. It is for Holi, Dashera, and so on and so forth. So basically, personally, I feel that's the time of introspection and really looking at that light to light inside of your own darkness, which is the lamps that we light is symbolic, really. But what it is actually telling you, this is what you need to do, which I'm sure we do not really catch on to completely because we are into the fun and frolic of things more than anything else. But then it is a celebration at the end of the day, so everyone does it their own way. I remember when I was young, as a little girl, I used to be very excited about Diwali because my parents were, this was one of the very major celebrations. And we knew on that day we would have the best of the food, and the house will be lit up. We'll have lots to do as well in decorating the place. And then puja used to be a bit too long because we were waiting to have the prasad, and all this food lying in front of us, and they're going on chanting mantras. So that was a bit of a pain because we were young. We didn't understand all that. All for us at that time was, oh, this is lovely food, and this is, all the sweets, and then the excitement of patakas, firecrackers. That used to be really keeping us awake. It used to go into almost touching midnight before we could actually finish the puja and have anything to eat. So that is what I remember. My mother was very, very keen and very uh, orderly person, so you couldn't jump the gun.
How do you tend to celebrate it here in the UK?
Now, as I grew up and came across, then uh, there was a kind of a mix in the sense that there was even Christmas to celebrate in the same, with the same gusto. And because in India, of course, Christmas is celebrated as well, but as a family, the lean was not on us, to celebrate Christmas to the same extent as Diwali, but we would join in. But here it was like, then I had a completely one more festivity to sort of celebrate, which was good, really, because I do love Christmas and Christmas lights and everything else. So now, since I've been in this country for a long time, but my sister migrated after me to this place. So now between the two of us, we have actually divided the festivity in terms of who's organizing it. So she organizes Diwali, I organize Christmas. So, but this Diwali, obviously, what would, if we would have done it the normal way, then she would be doing the puja at her place, and I will just light a lamp in my house because you don't leave the house dark on that day. So I would do that, but I would actually join her family with my family to do the puja, and also then to have some firecrackers. So I'll often take the firecrackers as a gift for the children, so that we can enjoy that. And of course, my son Saurabh, he is into videoing everything. So we have a total record of what we do. So, and which is very nice when you look back. When you look
Mhm.
back, it is very, that time we are a little bit inconvenienced by him. So come on, get on with it. And, nobody's posing here. But then once you see it later, you really have to thank him because he does a good job. Yeah,
And
but this year,
I was going to say, so how will you be celebrating it this year? Or
Vimal, because of the restrictions that has just come on, um, I think we are going to be doing an online conference, and Ryan, just like I'm talking to you, have a conference with our relatives abroad. Like my brother is in Hong Kong, his family. My dad is in Mumbai all by himself, and then we two are here. So, but my sisters' children, they are at their workplaces. Nieces in Liverpool and my nephews in London. So Saurabh is trying to organize all that. So he's a tech man, so we just leave it to him. So all I do is prepare some nice vegetarian Kashmiri food, because we don't eat non-veg on that day at all. So it has to be pure Kashmiri, not even onion and garlic, except for ginger is allowed. So it's like a sattvic meal.
Mhm.
So do that, and so I have to take it to Saurabh's, and then we have this conference, and we can sort of everyone joins in on the conference. Diwali.
so very different.
It will be different today, this time, yeah.
What things? What's your favorite thing generally about Diwali?
The favorite thing is that it's sort of something to, firstly, it's something to look forward to. And even sometimes it happens that you haven't met your relatives also for a long time, and then that is like is a is a sure shot uh, time when you will be meeting people. And good thing about it is fellowship, really, and then worshiping and thanking God for the blessings we have, because what we have not many have. So that is really a very important thing, which always is at the back of the mind, that we are so fortunate to have all this.
If you had a message for people out there, what would your Diwali message be?
Well, as I said in the beginning, Vimal, my Diwali message would be: have fun, um, enjoy good food, enjoy the fellowship, but don't forget what it symbolizes is not the lamps outside, the lamps have to be lit inside. So once that is, if that is done, or which is difficult, very difficult, but if it can be done, at least the attempt should be there to be. We should be looking at doing that, uh, and then that really makes it very poignant and very sort of useful to our being. So that's what I would say. Look outside, have good food, have the fellowship, but don't forget to look inside, and mend whatever you can.
That's great, Pramila. Well, look, I'm going to wish you happy Diwali. So have a lovely Diwali.
Well, to you as well, and to your family. And I thank you so much for this, and I look forward to meeting up with you sometime.